Listen, man, obviously disappointing in the end. The first 70 minutes, 65 minutes till we got our first goal to try and get back in the game, we were absolutely awful, down and out, nothing going. How do you see that? To be then in a winning position, then defensively naive, to let it slip. Where do you stand on that range of emotions in there? Because there was good, bad and ugly in one performance.
Yeah, I mean, it's great, it's come back. 3 goal scorers, all United products, you're happy as you can ever be. The trouble is, whenever we ever really held the lead, at any point, the amount of times we've been 1-0 at half time and then come back and we haven't won the game. I think the first half was probably the worst I've seen this season.
It was awful, wasn't it?
To be honest, I mean, how many shots do we have? 1, 2?
Yeah, 1.
On target, maybe one, I don't know, to be fair. Pereira, we knew that with McTominay out today, it was going to be a struggle because we have Fred. I think Fred is decent. He gets good tackles, he wins the ball, he passes okay. We need someone alongside him that's got a bit more about him. Pereira's proven, he looks technically good, but he's actually not got much about him. When there's pressure on him, he's not created anything. He rarely scores, and he's not that good at tackling, so he's not got much about him. I think the trouble is, we're missing someone there, and I think in January that's what we need to improve on more than anything else, is someone who's really going to create something. We looked at Longstaff in the summer and we laughed, but actually, would he have been better than Pereira today? Absolutely. You know what I mean?
Why did it change second half in terms of when we were down and out? Because we came out second half with a formation change. Phil Jones, he was at fault for their first goal, and he changed it, but there wasn't actually a straight reaction. They scored straight away again. What did you think was the difference? Was it that Sheffield United actually just took their foot off the gas, they got complacent, or was it us keep going for it, keep going at it?
I think that's it. It's tough to tell, to be honest. When Ollie makes a change, it's rarely actually made a difference. If you look back on the games, you've not said, "Oh, Ollie's, he made this change here and we won." It's often the other way around and we've not reacted well enough. So really, it's tough to tell, but I think, we kept going and we did well, and, we were up and we thought we were going to win the game. I haven't seen the last goal, to be fair. I didn't, there's called for handball, but actually, you can't complain. He's got a shot in the box.
We've got to see it out, haven't we? I mean, 8 minutes left in the clock to get to that level of the game with that emotion in it. We've got to be defensively strong and see it out.
Exactly, and I don't blame Ollie for playing Jones. Jones was at fault for the goal. I don't blame him because really, you've got to think Tuanzebe's been out for how long? So you've got to think, fair enough, he doesn't play. Tuanzebe's on the pitch. I don't know, we were playing 5 at the back of the time, I don't know, but really, a striker to have a shot, I haven't seen the replay, but
how did he get into that position to have that, right?
Opportunity at 90th minute, I've just seen now, so.
Going forward, I mean, I have to ask you, I'm going to ask everyone, the fact that Pochettino's now free, has it turned your head? Have you maybe spent some time over the last couple of days going, I'll tell you what, or are you happy with what you're seeing? Can you, well, I know you're not going to be happy with how we are at the moment, but can you see a vision? Do you think we should stick with Ollie, or if results don't improve, would you make a change?
See, I don't know if this is controversial. When it's 2-0 down, I said to my mate, the worst thing, this is terrible, but really, for me, I think Poch is the man. Ollie, he shows good spells, and really, he's not shown us enough in this period. He's had over a year now. We have not got a style of play. You could argue that Wilder's got these lot playing a better.
Well drilled, they knew exactly what they're doing. They don't concede many goals, although they conceded 3 in one game, which is uncut. But you're right, he's got them playing. You look at Lampard with Chelsea, you can see a style of play, right?
These lads they're playing proper football, they're creating chances. Are we doing that? No. Poch, he had a tough time at Spurs because I think the players, when the players don't, when they give up on the manager, that's the end. And we see that time and time again. That's happened here. And you can't write him off because of that. You bring into this United job. The trouble is, I wouldn't bring him in now. I'll bring him in the summer, and I don't think it's going to happen because I think we're still going to back him. But I think it's a mistake because really, he's not the credentials to be. He's not a top manager, is he, Ollie? I do love him, but what has he shown that it's ever been? We're going to win the league with him. Are we going to win the league with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer?
You can't see us bridging that gap between us and the top two.
You can't see that. That's the trouble, and I'd love that to happen. But if I was being real about it, I'd I'd take him out at the end of the summer. I'd agree the deal with Poch now, have him in the summer, get some players in and move from there. That's what I'd do.
Nice one, man.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, man. Big thank you to you guys for watching the latest of our videos. And if you want to check out more, make sure you do that just to the right of me. We are the biggest and best Manchester United channel in the world. Make sure you check us out on all of the socials as well. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and YouTube. The socials are along the bottom. Peace.